Well, it's Valentine's Day this weekend, and that's a great opportunity to talk about self-love and appreciation. Valentine's Day is a holiday that a lot of us celebrate, and it is one day of the year that brings to light the subject of love. And oftentimes people who aren't in a romantic relationship, or maybe just got out of one or in a struggling one, they a lot of times suffer through this weekend because they're feeling down about their situation. And the reason why is because they are looking outside of themselves for that other person to fulfill love. How can we feel more fulfilled this weekend, regardless of our relationships, romantic or otherwise? Number one, focus on tuning into your heart. Take a moment this weekend to do a heart-centered meditation, meaning you're feeling into your heart, you're breathing into your heart, you're visualizing your heart expand. The heart chakra is green, if you think of the colors, and when you do your meditation, envisioning a bright green light expanding through the heart, breathing in and out. So that's one thing to start with, is just closing your eyes and getting in touch with this special place right here. Our heart and being connected with our own hearts is where love really starts. Anytime we look to something outside of us to complete ourselves, we are saying that we're not whole and that we're needing something. When we're putting out that energy of needing something, it shows that we're lacking something. So by loving ourselves, we're filling up our own cup. So imagine a cup overflowing with love, overflowing with so much love that we are giving that outside of us, giving that to someone else, whether that is a parent-child relationship, a friendship, a romantic relationship. Our heart is full because we have decided to look within ourselves for that fullness of heart. So think about that this weekend. Number one, getting in touch with that heart center, and number two, looking to ourselves to fill that cup up so that it can pour out. How can you love on yourself this weekend? There's a lot of different ways. It depends on where you're at in your life. If you're a person who always eats really, really strict, super rigid, maybe you want to enjoy a nice dinner, something that you don't normally eat, and savor each bite and enjoy, and the energy of love and nourishment. May all of that enjoyment nourish every cell of the body, because the energy is of love and not rigidity. If you're a person who overindulges all the time, maybe this is a weekend for you to do a fasting or a juice cleanse, something that's going to fill and nourish your body with such healthy food that your cells can't help but radiate so much love, because you're just loving on yourself and you're pouring into your body all of this great, beautiful energy. And whether you're a rigid person or a non-rigid person, those two can be interchanged. But I recommend, if you are on that rigid spectrum, maybe enjoying something a little more indulgent, and if you are on that spectrum of always overindulging in food, to try something different and to really focus on nourishing the body. Also getting out in nature, getting in touch with the sun, getting in touch with the earth, putting your feet in the grass, feeling that beautiful energy, the earth supporting and loving you, loving on yourself, and doing that with someone else. This doesn't have, whether you're with somebody or not, enjoy this together or enjoy it on your own. You can also spend time getting some sort of a service, whether it's a massage or a energy healing session or a coaching session, something that is going to help empower you even more for that healing energy that somebody's pouring into you, but you're accepting it, you're receiving. We have to be able to receive also, because if we're always giving, but blocking that receiving, the energy is not flowing because it's meant to flow to and from. So we are meant to give, to pour into others, but also be able to receive. So when somebody wants to give you something, whether it's a gift or a compliment or a break, take it, enjoy it. If you are always giving of yourself, there is nothing wrong. In fact, it is absolutely necessary to receive. Just give and take, that flow of energy, allow that to flow. That's another way that you can be more loving on yourself this weekend. Also think about, maybe there's a person that you haven't talked to in a while that you really appreciate, and you can either take a moment to write a letter, to pick up the phone and call, to FaceTime, whatever it is. Take time to really show your appreciation and thanks to somebody that maybe hasn't heard from you in a while, or maybe doesn't even realize how they've impacted your life. When we give gratitude and thanks, it is also filling up our cup as well as the other person's. Again, it's this exchange of energy. When our cup runneth over, it just pours onto other people, and we feel that love, that loving energy all around us. Another way to love on yourself this weekend is to maintain your good boundaries. So if you do need to say no to something, somebody, some habit, some pattern, whatever it is, or writing a letter to someone that maybe you're not going to send it, but you're just going to rip it up or burn it, just getting it off your chest. But it's about letting go and setting these boundaries. It's okay to say no, because by us being true to ourselves, that truth and those boundaries, we will in turn show others how to treat us, and also show up for ourselves in truth and in authenticity. And that is very self-loving. Whatever it is that you decide to do this weekend, just be sure to remember that love is from within. In pouring love into yourself is absolutely necessary to feel that wholeness of who you already are. You are already made of love. You are already full of love. It's just sometimes uncovering that and remembering that and being empowered to stand in that. And by you being empowered to stand in that, you are surely going to empower others and inspire others to radiate that love. And the more that we have that on the planet, the more that we're going to feel it, and the easier that's going to come. Have a beautiful weekend. Happy Valentine's Day.